I'm Thelma Zulfawu. I'm a master's student in field environmental science, and my work is on the implications of the well-being of users of shared resources in the Laura district. And I want to look at, first of all, the main sources and of water resources within the communities I was working. And then upon identifying the main sources, then I look at the quality of the water. And then afterwards, I have an objective to look at the structures in place for water management, and then structures in place for conflict management. I'm looking at water resources because agricultural intensification has so many connections with water, especially rainfall. And the Laura district has just one farming season. And with this one farming season, they are either prone to drought or floods. And these people, upon farming ones, have to stay the whole year to get to another farming season. And it is now an adaptation process there where people rely on river streams, wells, dugouts, and all that for irrigation purposes. And as a result, we have most of the farmers there are also small ruminant farmers. So there seems to be some kind of conflict when it comes to water resources, because all these animals rely on these streams, dugouts, wells, boreholes for their daily consumption. So I am looking at the implications of these conflicts on their well-being, their livelihoods, and how much they are adapting to this climate change variability, rainfall variability, to prevent these water conflict issues. Yeah, so that's what I'm looking at. So I hope to help these farmers improve upon their adaptation measures. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Improve and build upon those that are weak. We can build upon them, or those that are bad, we drop them. And it will help you through this whole process. It helps bring out better or very good, or should I say effective and sustainable adaptation measures for the long term. Upon visiting the communities, I realized that some communities have legal bindings, or should I say some laws, where you can allow your ruminants to graze within some certain perimeter, or maybe you allow your ruminants to graze at some point in time. So if you don't go by these laws, then maybe if they find ruminants wondering about destroying people's farms and all that, then maybe those laws would go against you. So you have to face them. And then in some communities, they have the system where they do this fetch water, and they just should I say tie these ruminants to various points where they don't have to go far away to destroy people's farms. They just leave them, pots or maybe basins of water where they can easily reach and drink. So those are some of the, instead of just allowing them to roam and destroy people's farms and all. So when we had a reconnaissance visit to them, realized that in some places they are very effective. We spoke to some of the traditional leaders there, community leaders, and some of these things are working in some places. Yeah. We just went through a process of learning, researching to use and all that. It's not just about going to the community people and talking to them. So through what I learned initially, it's going to be about involving some stakeholders. So when you involve them, maybe not the total bringing them to the to the communities, but then when you involve them, you have their opinions, you have the opinion of the local people. So in a way, they are involved in what you are doing. So I think it's about getting those people involved. When you get those stakeholders, especially those managing conflicts, those managing the resources, and those helping in agric intensification and all that. When you get them involved, when you come out with your work, it's like a process. You try to do some give out your findings to them through I intend having focus group discussions. I intend having key informant interviews. So through that, I think as I'm finishing my work, they are involved in what I'm doing. So it's not just about doing my work and going away. So with time, you update them on what is going on and what you think they can do. And so I think that is another way I could help these farmers. Before then, research was all about not people just do research and they lie on their shelves and they don't really have any impact. But with what we went through, I'm happy that this project is going to involve these methods to get stakeholders involved. And at the end of the day, they come up with not just being involved, but like they being participants within the whole process, so that at the end of the day, they can help know what is really on the ground, what is really affecting the people, the community people, and then coming out with very good decisions for them, good and better adaptation measures that are effective, measures that they can implement, and then measures that are useful to them. And another important thing is adaptation measures that are cost effective, because if we come up with measures, recommendations that they might not be able to implement, then it's of no use. So that measures that are within their means. So I'm just happy TSP and research into use helped me look into research in that dimension, where we involve people, all the key stakeholders, and then through our various discussions and dialogue and all that, you come out with what is really sustainable and efficient.